All right, I'm going to do two model examples of in a right triangle, the sine of A equals cosine of B if and only if angle A plus angle B equals 90. So we're going to apply this relationship. If the sine of theta equals the cosine of 32 degrees, you can check this using your graphing calculator or calculator in degree mode. We know that these two angles, based on this, have to sum to 90. So theta plus 32 degrees equals 90 degrees. So how would we solve this? We would subtract 32 degrees from both sides. So theta must equal 90 minus 32 is 58 degrees. And remember, you can check your answer in your calculator. So if I do sine of 58, does that equal the cosine of 32? Oh, good. I got the same answer for both of them. So for B, you can pause the video and try this on your own before I go over the answer. We know that 42 degrees plus angle X has to be 90. Again, for sine of A to equal cosine of B, those angles have to sum to 90 because there are two acute angles in a right triangle. So if we subtract 42 from both sides, hopefully you got that X is 48 degrees. So what are we going to do on the next examples? We're just going to make it a little bit more challenging by upping the amount of algebra you have to do. And if you're uncomfortable with theta, change it to x, right? Theta just represents an unknown value, an unknown angle in this case. So again, if you don't like using theta, put a variable like x in there instead. So theta plus 20. We know the cosine of one angle will equal the sine of the other if those two angles sum to 90. So again, you can treat theta as just a variable. If you have two x's there, that would be 2x. So this is 2 theta plus 20 equals 90. So yeah, maybe you want to use x here because the theta kind of looks like a 20. So we would subtract 20 from both sides. 2 times theta equals 70. So theta equals 35 degrees. Again, you can check this in your calculator. So cosine 35, does that equal the sine of 35 plus 20? Yes, it does. See, the values are equal. So again, pause the video here if you want to try the next example on your own. So we have x and x minus 30. So if the cosine of x equals the sine of x minus 30 degrees, then when I add these two angles together, their sum must be 90. So 2x minus 30 equals 90. 2x equals 120. X equals 60 degrees.